Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Jeff Newton with Americano Mondays, and I'm back for week 10 of this weekly video series. Real quick, I just wanted to introduce myself just in case you came across this or you're watching these and you really don't know what Americano Mondays is or who I am. I'm Jeff Newton. I'm a commercial photographer based in Los Angeles. I shoot for tons of different clients, ranging from like Puma and Adidas, Kahlua, and magazines, but I'm a freaking coffee nerd and a massive coffee nerd. And so a few years ago, I started a project called Americano Mondays. It's a photo, video, and interview series, all inspired by coffee culture. I go to different coffee shops and I've done interviews, and we've done live music videos, and we've done tons of crazy stuff. Check out AmericanoMondays.com to get a little bit more in-depth look at it, or just check out the videos here on the website. Would love if you subscribe. Okay, all that's over. Last week's was crazy long, but I had a lot to cover. I wanted to cover the Adobe Creative Residency application process. I wanted to go over the new 12x12 prototype that I love the size of, but decided definitely not to go with. And third, and this is one of the things I need to talk about today, is the whole sponsorship process and the whole issue with that. And I need to be very honest with everybody who's watching these, very honest with myself, to say that I failed in that aspect this week. That was something I was supposed to work on this week, and I'll be honest, I barely touched it. Screw it. I failed on that this week. Let's just be honest. It was a busy week. It was a really good week though. That's the crazy thing. It was like, I feel frustrated and I feel really freaking like on fire right now as well. It's interesting. I have like that hustle, that drive that's just like, oh man, I want to go do photo shoots. I want to go freaking rock out. I want to do like amazing things right now. And it's interesting because the problem is that this week, I had to focus more on my commercial work. I had a photo shoot this week. I was estimating on a job, and that can take a while actually when you're breaking down all the production costs, all the elements, and working on that. And I actually lost a whole freaking day this week to the storage unit. Well, storage units, I was trying to move a lot of stuff out of my office that's just taking up too much space. And I was retouching a lot of my commercial work, adding new work to my website, my jeffnewton.com website. Interesting point. I want to make this really quick because I think it's important, even though it doesn't really directly correlate to the Americano Mondays book or anything, but it is definitely very important for us as freelancers and as artists, especially if there's any of the photographers or photographers beginning out. Never freaking delete your images, even your outtakes, even crappy images that you think are crappy, because who freaking knows, maybe one day you might find a beautiful image in there. One of the images that I just processed, retouched, and added to my website, so it's in my online portfolio now, is an image from a photo shoot that I did for a commercial client last year. Was not one of the images they selected, and it was actually one of the outtakes, one of the first shots while we were testing the light on this woman. And so the light wasn't even fully set up. It wasn't as bright as all the other images, but there was just something about it. She was looking off, wasn't even looking in camera. I was doing some of the effects that I normally do with like gels and flashlights and all stuff, so it still had my look, still had my vibe. I was still kind of finding the vibe with her in that set. But there was just this beautiful moment that was captured that was not perfect, but it was freaking awesome. And I'm so glad that I never delete photos. I never delete even outtakes or anything. And yeah, it takes up a lot of storage, and I pay for a lot of cloud storage, and I have RAID drives and servers and everything, but it's worth it because you never know. And if I would have deleted that thinking, oh, this is just an outtake or this is just one of the test shots, would have never had it. Okay, rant over, moving on, but I thought it was something really important to add. So, this upcoming week, I'm going to definitely try to focus when I can on starting to kind of research on how to do that, but also starting to write my story to those people in a sense of, I want you to partner with me. Again, basically everything I said in week video 9, link it here, that I said I would do this week, yeah, I'm going to try to start doing next week. We'll see how that goes. Next week's going to be very interesting as well because I'm going to be prepping for my first marathon. I run the 2018 Los Angeles Marathon next Sunday, March 18th. So that's going to be freaking awesome and crazy. And oh my God, I'm running a marathon. This is amazing. I've got a really cool video that I'm going to start working on hopefully the week after or within the next week or two that I think is going to be kind of a funny video, but also like very important video for this channel because it's very much about who I am. This balance that I have to have is I'm Jeff Newton, the commercial photographer, but I'm also Jeff Newton who runs a small little side project, Americano Mondays. And it's hard to find the balance of how much time to put into each one. When this is a passion project, this is what I love. I wish I could do more of this, but I have a wife and children and I need to pay bills. And I freaking also, crazy enough, even though this is very intimate and maybe a little bit more boutique and smaller style images, I also, put up a couple beauty dishes and a light and foam core and everything like that. I love production as well. I love the challenge of like crazy amounts on the line if I don't freaking rock out the shot. So it's this balance. So yeah, watch for that. I need to find more ways to add content that's not gonna like take up crazy amounts of time. And I used to do this thing, and I need to get back to this where I give myself an hour challenge and say, okay, you have 1 hour to create this amount of work and you have to be done no matter what at this time. So look for that. in some form. I'm not exactly sure. It might even be more on the Instagram page for Americano Mondays, but I would love to incorporate it here as well, and a little bit of print and motion kind of style. So print, yeah, right, digital. Wish it was print, love print. Thank you so much. I really appreciate everybody again. Like freaking just, I love that I'm able to challenge myself to do these, and hopefully this has resonated with somebody. I hope you guys freaking just rock it out. I'm like feeling the fire right now. This week has been good. I've been journaling. I've been like rocking out some cool images, and I'm like, I'm ready. So yes, hopefully you kind of feel that vibe through the camera lens. All right, thank you so much. Peace.